Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students, class 7. Today we are gonna discuss the rest of the part of the unit reproduction in living organisms. So today we are gonna start our topic from fertilization. It is a process in which male and female eggs and sperms unite to develop a new offspring. It is a common process which takes place between different animals, plants, and humans as well. So, how does it take place? Is that eggs from female are released and sperms from male are released. They combine to develop into a zygote that is known as a fertilized unit, and then that develops and grows into an embryo. In a normal human, almost 23 chromosomes are in an egg, whereas 23 chromosomes are in sperms. When they unite, they develop into 46 chromosomes, that is 23 pairs. That means just like a pair of socks, two in each pair, so 23 pairs. That represents 46 chromosomes, and then an embryo develops, just like in a chick. So, in a human being, there are almost 46 chromosomes, and we can say that there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. So, this is a complete process of fertilization that takes place in any two individual. So, moving on to the next topic, the different stages of a life cycle of a frog. A frog undergoes almost 5 stages in his life. First, it lays eggs. Second, after some time, the frog develops a tail and develops a face known as a tadpole. Then the tadpole slowly and gradually develops legs, and then a frog-like face and the upper body develops. That is a young frog, and then an adult frog. So these are the changes that takes place in the entire life of a frog, which you can see in the diagram. Now, metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is the process of transformation. The process of transformation of any individual, any animal, any insect that involves the complete change in its structure. The complete change in the structure of any insect or animal is known as metamorphosis. Here, for making it understand it to you with the help of an example, I would like to give you an example of a butterfly in which we have eggs of a butterfly. The eggs changes into larva, larva changes into pupa, pupa changes into complete adult butterfly. So the complete change in the life cycle of a butterfly is known as its metamorphosis. Now moving on to the sexual and asexual reproduction. We have already discussed in our last lecture the asexual reproductions, including binary, fission, budding, etc. And sexual reproduction, which we did, that was our first topic in this lecture, fertilization. So here a comparison is taking place, and I would like to discuss it with you again. In asexual reproduction, a single cell, the top one, moves and develops and replicates its DNA or the internal structure. Then a cleavage is formed that we call cytokinesis, and the cleavage divides it into two identical organisms, and then in the end two entire different entire identical offsprings develop, and those identical offspring, division of 1 into 2, is known as asexual reproduction, which are identical of same shape and same nucleic material in it. Now the sexual reproduction, which we discussed, a male and a female, they unite, exchange sperms and eggs, and then fuse together, develop an embryo, produce a zygote, and then on the upper side a new offspring develops. So this is the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. You have to learn the long questions of the entire unit, the objective, multiple choice questions. You have to write them on your notebooks for practice and learning. Thank you, class.